Make your MZ Magnum an even better value with our wide range of accessories, from baggers to canopies to everything in between. Our accessories can extend your season, improve safety, and make your bad boy an even bigger blast to drive.
This is a debut guy, you never know what you're gonna get.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing out of the blue corner, standing 5 foot 11 inches tall, weighing in 257 pounds. With a record of 0 wins and 1 loss, from Warrior Gym from Bono, TJ Sestan. And his opponent fighting out of the red corner, standing 6 foot 2 inches tall, weighing in 250 pounds, making his MMA debut from the Baller's Den from Independence, Mississippi, Chad Rochelle.
Chad Rochelle, all the way from Mississippi with a little bit of love. I love to see the fact that these guys have, you wouldn't believe, we have people come from all over, like, you know, Ben Rowland from Kentucky, and the crowd, the support that these guys get, it's always overwhelming. And Rocky gets it started. All right, Mr. Kirby, fight number 2.
Another
heavyweight
battle.
This one's starting off a little slower than the first. These guys are going to have a filling out process, it seems like. It's like TJ's kind of going to set that jab up. Oh.
Man, it's just one shot, all it takes.
All it takes with these guys, with this kind of power.
Somebody already said there's 2 amateur heavyweights, there's 1 pro heavyweight, so, I mean, man, you don't expect these to go 3 rounds.
Nice leg kick, yeah. Hopefully the cage will hold up too. TJ's showing some pretty decent little movement right now.
He's dropping that left hand, and it looks like,
he is.
Oh, man, I was just
you're
going
about to call it.
Yeah.
You almost called it, Nathan.
Chad is setting that right hand up. It's just a low, low, low left, and that's just.
Like Chad's trying to find that range right now to land that big right.
You hear the corner saying you got him against the cage, and that should be able to say, you know, to that guy against the cage, I better start circling.
Yes, sir.
You know, you can always, if you don't have a coach there, all you got to do is do the opposite of what the other team coaches says.
You can take advice from both sides, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, you can hear it a lot. That's why we have nicknames for things, or we have secret. I know it sounds crazy, but we got code for everything.
It seems like that's a more and more theme with guys right now to kind of get their own. Nice leg kick right there.
Yeah, there's some gyms
TJ.
that call out colors. Man, that 1-2 is there if you could follow that 1-1 up. It's that lean counter. That's what you see, lean and counter. Make them miss, make them pay.
Just where you get right out of the range of their strikes, and we're still in range. Right now, now they're squaring up.
Because they've tested each other a few times. You see what he's got or what he doesn't have.
TJ's now got Chad, but Chad instantly reverses and puts TJ's back against the cage.
Did a good job with an over-under.
Separated off. Right now, it seems like Chaz, like I said, he's been trying to use, find his range with his jab, see if he can get in and land that big right.
Yeah, it's just the timing of TJ. I can see his left hand is down and he flops that right hand. If you see it, how he double flops that right hand.
Kind of a little tail.
Nice catch.
Oh,
nice
beautiful.
catch.
Huge catch and trip.
Yeah, that was good timing on him because that's the second time or third time Chad's thrown that kick.
Right into side control, too.
But he kind of flopped it out there, if you're going to put it
hanging.
out there. Yeah.
Can't leave him hanging.
How smart was this? Being put against the cage the whole entire time and then being able to get the takedown and doing some damage from the ground because you got to win a round, and this could have just won him the round.
And it does. We feel like judges usually always that last 30 seconds of the round is what they're going to remember.
That's how I train my guys.
It looked great.
It's lasting impressions. It's not just first impressions. It's lasting impressions.
It's going to be hard for them to remember the first minute of the fight, but that last that minute of the round always leaves a great impression.
No, you're right. I mean, these guys came out. They were composed. There he is. That was like third kick that Chad threw out there, but he never really landed. He landed one kick in the very beginning, right? You said nice kick. And then he kind of tested his leg, and TJ did a fantastic job timing it, catching it, and using it to trip and put him on the back and to win a round.
Yeah, you see a lot of guys like that with the lower level amateurs leaving those kicks out there, not snapping them back and And that's a good way to get it caught, like you said, trip or even a counter off the strike with that.
It's nice having instant replay.
It is.
Mallard Media Productions.
Always bringing the best quality.
Do I get paid for saying that? Yes.
Every time.
Mallard Media, Mallard Media, Mallard Media. Yeah, we'll see it in the second round. See, TJ, every time he throws a punch, he'll throw a 1, and he always leans left. He's covering he always moves out. He's kind of
doing the same thing every time.
Yeah.
We'll see if Chad can read that or if his
Beautiful
corner saw
jab.
that.
Beautiful jab by Chad.
Oh, he does. He's been the whole fight, the whole first round was definitely trying to establish that jab, using that length that he's got.
See, that kick, he needs to turn his hips. It's either you're going to come up and under his sternum and throw it, or you're going to rotate it and put it on his leg.
Big overhand attempt from TJ right there. You know that had some heat on it. Both guys seem to be in fairly good shape, not breathing heavy.
Still content with throwing out a 1 or a 1-2. Once
it's a nice leg kick right there. That had a little snap to it there.
That's what I'm saying. That's TJ is doing that. Nice
jab,
stiff jab.
Yeah, he committed to that kick. That's how you throw it. But a beautiful answer jab right there. And here we go. They're squaring up. Looks like a takedown attempt right there for Chad.
He's trying for that inside leg trip. It's Ko Ochigari, but he's not down low enough. It's hard to get it when you're hugging the neck, and it's hard to get those when you're up too high.
Got TJ pressed up against the cage.
Head and arm.
Head and arm.
He ain't going to get it there. He's got
going to be a tough. You better have a
wailing
real squeeze
on that body. Man, he's got to get under. He could duck under and take his back right now. That's what TJ could do.
I feel like body shots are very underutilized in MMA. I really wish. Oh, he's trying that hip toss, but he gave up his back. That's the danger of that.
Way to wrap those arms around, TJ. That was really good. I remember my first time I dropped to a knee from a body shot was in Cedar Rapids, Iowa.
It looks like TJ might. I don't know if he's slipping on that leg.
Man,
beautiful right
found
there.
a home for that overhand.
I can't tell if one of those leg kicks it might have done a little damage to his lead leg or not. Or nice kick.
That's what I'm talking about. Stab it in there if you're going to throw it. I think,
under a minute, second round.
I think if Chad would put something together, it'd be a different fight. But he's constantly throwing a 1. There's another leg. There's a 1.
Just one strike at a time.
Yeah,
like you said, not putting any of his combos together.
When he throws a combo, that's when he does the best damage. When he sets him up, a 2-3, a 1-1-2, a 1-2-3, something. But
last 30 seconds, so to see if, like in round 1, if one of these guys can really make an impression in these last 30 seconds for the judges.
Well, TJ's winning this round because he had that, control over against the cage. He took his back. He kind of stood back up. That overhand right connected.
Landed some good strikes coming up that clinch, or, when he had his back.
Lean to. Got to work that counter. It's mitt timing. He's at a leg trip. Nope. Standing too tall. Time. 2 rounds of TJ.
I think so. 2 rounds, definitely.
This is it. Chad's got to do something. In my opinion, it's a simple thing. I think Chad has the speed. Chad has the reach. His jab seems to be out there. TJ threw a couple good jabs, but I think the wrestling and grappling I can see is definitely going to TJ. I think if Chad wants to win this match, the only way he can win this match is to put him out. He's going to lose a decision. Yeah, he's going to have to TKO him. But the way it's going to happen, he's going to have to throw a combination.
He's got to finish that jab up with a right, with a hook, split together, throw those leg kicks. But he's got to, like you said, he's been a little tentative. He's really got to let those hands fly because I agree with you. I think it's 2-0 right now.
See, he was trying to do a Koshi Garuma hip toss, just an easy hip toss, and
we know if that one
TJ
fails, that's a good way to get your back taken.
Man, no kidding. But he did a fantastic job. I love what he did, just wrapping his arm around. Boomerang around so you don't have those accidental hammer fists. That's a great control for an amateur fighter, especially when having one fight. Most people just, rage.
Yeah, exactly.
They just see that opportunity. They start striking cranium.
Both these guys have showed a little composure, not coming out and just going ham. But right now, I feel like we said, Chad really needs to let it go.
Good counter.
That was a nice right. He's right now. You can tell. I feel like his corner told him the same thing we said. You got to go out.
Little slip.
and he's being more aggressive right off the bat. But he's got to finish up with more than one punch. There you go.
Taking a look over at his corner.
Yeah, I've noticed TJ doing that a few times. It's not a great idea, but you definitely want to keep your eyes on
the pressure.
He is. He really is.
Good. Parry that. Thump.
There we go.
1-2.
And it seems like TJ is starting to tire a little bit, so let's see if Chad can take advantage of that and just keep the pressure on him.
Well, I think that's the key word. I think what we're seeing is that pressure, but TJ's done a great job tagging that leg, and you see it slowing him down.
Oh, beautiful straight right there from Chad Rochelle.
That's a distraction.
Yeah, he's throwing that jab up, basically parrying it. Now we got a single leg attempt for TJ.
Do a single leg. No,
nice
can you stand a turtle?
Oh, right.
Come on,
stay
TJ.
The turtle. That cannot do that. You can't have a big guy on you right now in the third round like this.
Rocky.
He's not going to let it go on too long.
Yeah, he's not doing much damage, but still, if he's just going to lay there, he's not defending. Come
and
on.
Rocky had enough.
Oh, TJ is talking about his eye. Man, he was winning that fight.
He really
was. Great job for Chad. Congratulations to him. I mean, he did exactly what he needed to do. Perseverance. He stayed with it. He was determined. I mean, it was a single leg, sprawled on the single leg, and he did what he needed to do. Spin, take his back, and do as much damage as possible.
And, you know, with these amateurs, we always say that Rocky's not going to let it go on too much if you're not defending yourself. So, great win for Chad Rochelle in his first fight. And TJ fought a great fight. Looked great. Just seemed like to me he might have tired out a little bit in that third round, and Chad was able to keep that pressure on him and get the finish.
Ladies and gentlemen, at 1 minute 18 seconds, the third round, Rocky Demir stops the fight for your winner by TKO. Out of the red corner, Chad Rochelle.